We love you, City. We do. We love you, City. We do. We love you, City. We do. Fuck off. My name's Minzy. This is another fucking funeral tie. Chelsea 3. I wish it was Chelsea 3. Chelsea 0. Manchester City 3. Listen. Anything to assist in Arsenal's downfall, fair enough. What I didn't want to happen was we also try and assist them in the goal difference as well. That's not what we wanted. That was too much. That was far too much. You took the piss. You took the piss right there. Wow. Well, my mate. I won't say his name because he's a good friend of mine, and I wouldn't ever mention his name. But he made this point. So I sent him a meme of a Chelsea fan being a bit sad, but then secretly celebrating every single Manchester City goal going against us. And his response to it, the first two lines were, tongue-in-cheek comedy. The last line, there's a serious undertone to it because I did give a serious reply to it. So his first two lines were, fuck you guys, the one time he wanted you to do something, you go and spread your cheeks to City in your own stadium. And then his last one said this, how low have you guys fallen? How low have we fallen? I responded with, the problem is we have fallen, but with Rosinha, the floor is still a lot further down than we thought. Because we are still falling. We are going to keep on falling. I gave Rosinha the benefit of the doubt, saying that it's not his fault. He was forced to manage Chelsea. He's forced into being the puppet. He's forced to work with whatever he's got. He's forced to make the team sheet. He's forced to ban Enzo Fernandez for 2 games before he comes back for a crucial game against Manchester United, a game that I have no hope for. I've stopped being that nice now. Get out. Rosinha, please get the fuck out of Chelsea Football Club, you absolute fraud. You should not be anywhere near a Premier League club, let alone Chelsea Football Club, okay? Get out. I do not want to see you anywhere near that managerial post ever again. You've lost everything. You've lost the fans. You've lost the players' respect. You've lost any sort of credibility that you've got. All right? Your understudy, the one that you were learning from was Wayne Rooney. All right? The same Wayne Rooney that butchered Birmingham and Port Vale. Okay? Port Vale, I mean Plymouth. And you replaced Enzo Maresca, who was studying of Pep Guardiola. Need I say more? Need I fucking say any more than that? Just leave. Leave now. Leave now. Nobody wants you here as a Chelsea fan. The opposition fans will wish you'd stay for 17 million years if you can. If immortality was possible. But no, please get out. I'm not going to be nice anymore. Just leave. You've turned it into a mess. You know what? Our sports, our shirt sponsor, AI.crap or whatever it is at the front of that shirt. Replace it with this. Replace it with Durex Lube. Replace it with Durex Lube. Because we are getting penetrated without any rubbers. Or if there is rubbers, it's got holes in it like our defense. Okay? Sometimes there's no lube. It's just raw. It's just absolute raw dogging. No protection. That's the level of penetration we're suffering at the moment. Okay? If you're going to disinclude PSG's nonsense, and you want to include all the English teams we've played, including Port Vale in the FA Cup, We have scored 7 and we've conceded 7. And we've scored all 7 against Port Vale. 7 goals against one team in which we still looked uncomfortable. We still looked disjointed. It was one of the worst 7-0s I've ever seen, and we won that game. And we're playing Leeds United in the FA Cup. The same Leeds United who have dismantled Manchester United 2-1 at Old Trafford. We have no hope against them. They're going to cream pie all over, like the white shirt they have. They're going to cream pie all over Chelsea. It'll be worse than this. It'll be whiter than this. The amount of jizz we're going to actually get blasted with by Leeds. I don't know what to say anymore. Normally I'll be laughing at Manchester United nonsense, Arsenal's nonsense, Tottenham's capitulation to the fucking championship. But I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to even go there. We're on 48 points. We're 5 behind Liverpool, 7 behind Manchester United, okay? And we're 6 points ahead of 14th place Newcastle. We've got Bournemouth, Brighton. Who else have we got? Bournemouth, Brighton, those 2 B bastards. Brentford, the 3 B bastards. Everton, Sunderland, 1 and 2 points behind us, respectively. And we're only 6 points ahead of fucking Newcastle in 14th, for fuck's sake. All right? If it wasn't for the fact that we picked up those 48 points last year, the whole of 25-26, the high point was last year. There's been nothing good about this year at all. Nothing good. If it wasn't for those points that we picked up in 2025, we would have been in a relegation fight accompanying Tottenham Hotspur. That's why I'm not even remotely trying to laugh at this. I'm laughing inside, but I'm not really laughing in general. I'm not even laughing at Liverpool's poor attempt at a title retention. All right, because I don't know who's shittier. In fact, I do know who's shittier. It's us. At least Liverpool, there's some sort of competency there. Wow, we're just jizz. We're just ejaculate. Wow. Don't get me started on the home games either. Getting outsung by the away fans day in, day out. And it's obvious why. Overcharging prices. Your shitty virtual waiting room in which all of the genuine fans out there are waiting hours and hours to then enter and then find out that the whole fucking tickets have been sold. I'm going to make this point here. As much as I like to think I'm the most craziest Chelsea fan around, I'm not. They are much more harder nutcases than me. They really are. They are much more vociferous nutcases than me. I barely scratch the level in terms of fanatical Chelsea supporters out there. But the fact that most of us lot are prized out from ever entering the stadium because of the ridiculous finances you put onto those tickets, and you make it harder for fans to travel to the home games and away games. You've sucked the soul out of my club. You sucked the soul out of my club, and you're still making financial losses. Okay, there's a post on Instagram that I'm going to read out. Chelsea's parent company, Blueco, which owns Chelsea and Strasbourg and strips out all the transactions between group companies, lost 630 million in 24-25, taking total losses since the company formed in 2022 to 1,675 million, or 10.4 million a week since the acquisition date of Chelsea. And I thought I was bad at money expenditure and budgeting. I thought I was khalas at it. I thought I was a dog shit at it. How are you losing 10.4 million a week like as if it was pocket money? How? Now, like I said, you're below Tottenham in the financial market power scale, bro. And they're getting relegated. And you still claim it's fucking obvious that we're building the best club in the world. What? Getting bent over backwards. Fair enough. If that was your part of your agenda, then you more or less accomplished that. the biggest game of our season is the protest before Manchester United's kick-off. It should be Leeds United in the FA Cup semi-final, but after what I've just watched against Manchester City, and I'll very quickly skirt over the game. We tried to do aura farming before kick-off, and when the kick-off happened, there was probably 2 Chelsea chances in the first half in which we somehow kept it 0-0. Okay? That was Cucurella's offside goal, so that doesn't even count as a chance. And then Pedro Neto, who somehow bodied Rodri, made me slightly laugh, bringing out a good save against Donnarumma. All right? Now, I was saying on Carsey's channel, on Blues Fan TV, yeah, that I am so happy that I'm playing cricket, 40 over cricket for Mossley Hill, and I was begging my captain to make sure that we bat first so that I can be fielding second. Unfortunately, it was the other way around. But, you know, the forecast was meant for sunny spells with maybe a passing shower, and there was a passing shower. And obviously, when it's showering with rain, you can't really play cricket. Everyone has to come off and the covers have to come on. There was a passing shower for 20 minutes. Okay, as we were batting. Okay, in those 20 minutes, I walk into the pavilion to watch Chelsea Manchester City, which was 0-0 at that point. In that 20 minutes, in that passing shower, we conceded all 3 fucking goals. Wow. And they all came about because nobody wanted to close down Cherky on the right all the time in the world to loft the ball in, and nobody marking O'Reilly, who puts it into the top left-hand corner. Second one, you allowed Cherky to do Bhangra Bollywood dancing across the fucking penalty box just outside of it. We had all of our players back, and he still threads a pass in between our defence to Mark Gahey, our former Chelsea Academy graduate, into the bottom left-hand corner. It went. All right, finishes better than any of our strikers. And then the third. Sanchez collects a cross, rolls it to Caicedo. He has all the time in the world, and he has 4 players on him. He could have passed it to the left to Pedro Neto, Garnacho, whoever it was on the left, or Palmer on the right. He chooses neither, gets tackled by Doku, who runs through our defence, which is more open than Bonnie Blue's wrecking train, and he slots it into the bottom left-hand corner. And that was 3 fucking nil, and there was so many more Manchester City chances after it. You're getting them to do olays on our fucking football pitch. The Chelsea ground emptied, and it looked like a League One stadium. It was like I was watching Stadium MK when you got those empty stands in that shitty little franchise club. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. Blueco and Clear Lake, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're a bunch of war criminals. I hope you lot go to prison for what you've done to my fucking football club. I've been memed at, joked at, riled at by Jocelyn, and they're hoping that somehow Chelsea can beat Manchester United at home and I can laugh at him and have my own little comeback. But I know that's not going to happen. Wallahi, I know that's not going to happen, because we're a bunch of pagans, we're a bunch of frauds, we're a bunch of a joke. We're a fucking joke, and it's all your fucking fault. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm so looking forward to the protest. Because that's the biggest game of our season, is a fucking protest. I don't want you anywhere near my fucking football club. You need to go. Somehow you need to go. You can't go because you've invested £2 billion into this fucking football club. So you're not going to walk away from it, but you need to go. You've ruined my fucking life. You've genuinely ruined my fucking life. It's already hard as it is to live in Great Britain, yeah? But you've made it 20 times harder by making the only thing I like about life, turn it into this pile of dog shit where we're getting raw dogged week in, week out. And if you think we deserve Europe, no, please. Give us every points deduction you gave to Everton and Leicester City. Give it to us and relegate us to the Championship, because I fucking had enough. I fucking had enough of this shitty fucking football club, the way it's being run. Just relegate us. Just relegate us, relegate us, and relegate us. Because then the only ones who'll stick around are actual fans, yeah? Because you ain't going to get tourists coming in. I've got no problems against tourists. We welcome everyone who comes from all four walks of life, from all four corners of the world. Please do come along and watch Chelsea football at their worst or at their best. We don't really care, all right? Everyone's welcome, but generally they're not going to come in and watch a championship side club. Give us all the point deductions that Everton and fucking Leicester City have accumulated, and Sheffield Wednesday. Give us Sheffield Wednesday's point deduction, please. We'll take them -50 and fuck off to the championship, because I've had enough of this, watching this shit. I've genuinely had enough of watching this shit, watching Liam Rossini football, who has turned Oasis Caicedo into a Conference League South player. Everything that Maresca has built, and it's not like as if Maresca was prime Jose Mourinho or Carlo Ancelotti, yeah? Everything that he's sort of built, Liam Rossini has demolished it. All right? Wow. And we welcome back Enzo Fernandez, who we've banned for 2 games. Great punishment for him. And Cucurella, who said he wants to go play for Barcelona and gets off scot-free. We're shit. We're shit. We're fucking shit. We're falling. We are... I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Chelsea, Manchester City should be a title decider. And it's not. It's just a meme match for Manchester City. It's a meme match for Manchester City fans to start singing Ole at our own home stadium. We haven't beaten those bastards since the 2021 Champions League final. Under Roman Abramovich, under a different ownership, under a manager who's got some competency in how to win fucking major trophies, someone who shows discipline, someone who players look up to and go, this is the man who I want us to lead into war and into battle. We're fucking hopeless. I don't see where the next win is coming from. I don't see us beating Manchester United. I don't see us beating Leeds United. I don't see us beating Brighton. I don't see us beating Liverpool. I don't even see us beating Nottingham Forest. We're not certainly going to beat them at home. We're not even going to beat Tottenham. We're not going to beat Tottenham, and we're certainly not going to beat Sunderland. Sunderland are going to do 6 points out of 6 against Chelsea this season. And that's our last game of the season. Generally, the way the final Premier League standing should look like is as follows. Manchester City and Arsenal, whoever finishes top in those two, fine, deserves the Premier League title. Followed by Aston Villa, followed by Everton, followed by Brentford, followed by Brighton or Bournemouth. Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Newcastle should not be anywhere near that conversation of top 6 in European football ever again. I don't want to see that ever again. All right? We don't even deserve Conference League. We don't even deserve to be playing Guerrilla Blasters or Moldy Firefighters and Himalayan Bouncers or whatever the Conference League clubs there is. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. We're shit. We're absolute dog shit. I never want to see Chelsea in Europe ever again unless there's a proper regime change at the top. And a manager that actually has some sort of gross competencies out there. You ask who would you rather have instead of Liam Rossini? Generally nobody. These lot can manage themselves. Alright, there are plenty of managers out there, but we all know they won't work under this ownership, because I would love someone like Cesc Fabregas, I would love someone like Xabi Alonso, I would love someone like even Mauricio Pochettino, I would even take Frank Lampard, anyone. But no top manager would touch Chelsea with a sixpence, and I don't blame them. So it's only going to get worse. I'm Minzy. I'm signing out. Goodbye.